Well, the USA's tax authority, the IRS, or International Revenue Services, brought in more than $2.4 trillion to fund the federal government in fiscal 2011. But the IRS's latest estimate of the net tax gap, the amount of money taxpayers fail to pay on time because of mistakes or fraud or tax evasion, totals $385 billion. Now, tax evasion is a big problem in many countries, but Puerto Rico has a novel idea how to address that. It's turning its citizens into Internal Revenue Service agents. CCTV's Nitza Soledad Perez has the details.
If you buy a product or a service in Puerto Rico, you'll see in your receipt something that says Evo Loto and a draw date. It automatically makes you eligible for a territorial lottery, and most likely without knowing it. After Puerto Rico implemented a sales tax, many merchants collected it, but didn't send the tax revenue to the Puerto Rican treasury. They pocketed the 7% sales or Evo tax instead. The rationale is that if people know they can win a cash prize with their receipts, they'll demand that stores to provide one to get an Evo number. To get that number in the lotto, it has to appear in a transaction registered with the government.
People actually ask for their tickets back and make sure that establishments are actually reporting what their earnings are to the government. And I actually check it basically every time I go to an establishment. I register a ticket online. I haven't won yet, but I hope I win someday.
And she isn't the only one. With my breakfast and lunch receipts, I already have 2 chances of winning several prizes. The first prize is $25,000. Second prize is $1,000. And third prize, $500. $60,000 in prizes every week. The Puerto Rico government gives out money in hope of getting its finances in order.
The idea of the law was to have a source of money to pay for those bonds that didn't have any source for their payment. Part of it to pay for that debt, and the other part for investment in infrastructure.
There are TV commercials to promote the program, even a phone app for people to find out if they are the lucky winners. Is it working?
Well, if a 54% rate is good enough for you, it's working.
The government is getting around half of what they were expecting, and merchants are a bit annoyed.
I
give the ticket to people and they tell me throw it away. I never win, and I throw it away because if the government sees all the receipts around, they fine me $500.
The success rate might not be the best, but at least citizens seem pleased to see their government trying to balance a deficit while making them part of the process. Nitza Soledad Perez, CCTV, San Juan,